What's going on, you guys? Thank you for joining me for another episode of From Nothing to Something. Your boy AB Vargas here, and I just want to talk about the things that have been going on this year. It's been a crazy year, not just for me, but for a lot of people. Late last year, after so much heartache, after so much pain, I finally decided to go out and get my general contractor's license, right? And it's stupid to think that a lot of people don't understand the gravity or the potential of themselves until they start actually doing something. You know what I'm saying? And foremost, more than anything, I want to give thanks to God, because honestly, I would not be here if it wasn't for God. I would not be here doing what I'm doing right now, getting to meet a lot of you, getting to conversate with a lot of you, if it wasn't for God, you know? And I just think that we got to give credit where credit is due. Give to Caesar what is Caesar's, and give to God what is God. And God deserves the honor and the glory, okay? And man, has it been a crazy year. This year has been off the chain. You know, it almost feels like, this feels like 2020 all over again. Yeah, it's a roller coaster, up and down, uncertainties of everything that's going on nowadays, and then it's just, my goodness, Jesus, thank you for having mercy on us. The holiday seasons are coming up. It's already November. We just had Halloween, and we scrambled for Halloween. I mean, we scrambled. We got whatever it was that we had to get ready, and we scrambled because the holidays snuck up on us. They didn't really decorate for Halloween like they do every single year here, so they completely snuck up on us with Halloween this year, and when Halloween came was when I realized just how fast this year was going. It's already Thanksgiving. Snuck up on us. The year's over. Whatever failures we had, right now it's not the time to fix them. Whatever plans we have, right now is not the time to start them. Right now we have to reminisce on all of our mistakes and make sure that we don't do them again next year. But then you always have those people who get a boost of motivation every January. Every January comes and everybody sets their goals for the year and what it is that they want to do. And the year starts all over again, full of failures. You can't go into a new year without realizing what went wrong with the last one, the one you're currently on. What lessons did you learn this year that you can take next year and make sure that you don't continue making the same mistakes? I'll tell you what I'm grateful for this year. It's Thanksgiving. And my goodness, I had a major court battle this year that I was able to win. Thank God. I won my court battle, and that was my biggest one. The other biggest one that I had is getting my general engineering and my general builder's license in California, CSLB 1137340. And I just passed my general builder's license. And I am now studying for my real estate license. But who would have ever thought? Nobody would have ever in their craziest dreams would have thought that I was even gonna make it this far. Man, let alone what being alive still. I can honestly thank God, and I can thank God, and I can tell him, you know what, God, thank you for bringing me this far. Thank you for the battles. Jeez, man, every battle that we go through sucks. It absolutely sucks. Every single heartache that I had this year, I wish I did not have to go through. The court cases, studying for my general contractor's license, everything. If it wasn't for that, I would say that this was a shitty year. But I can't say that. I honestly didn't. My turning point was I stopped listening to everybody else. This year I stopped listening to people. I stopped listening to people when they would tell me, don't do it, it's too much, it's too hard. I stopped listening to people and reflect their doubts on me. Everybody that would tell me, you know what, it's too much of a risk. You're not gonna make it, man. It's not even worth it. If every person out there, Danny Pena is one of my biggest inspirations. Danny Pena, he's a real big entrepreneur, and I recommend you guys listen to his podcast. He doesn't sugarcoat anything, but Danny Pena is one of the ones that is going to tell you, stop listening to other people. You know what? If I would have kept listening to people, I would not be here right now doing what I'm doing. A general contractor. I look back at the jobs that I've done, and I've done some beautiful jobs. And I failed a lot. I did. I honestly failed. I failed a lot. Okay? It all started when I wanted to go out there and there was a landscape boom. The same way that there was a dog boom, everybody started breeding bulldogs and Frenchies and all these exotic dogs. Well, there was a landscape boom. And right now, a lot of people are starting to realize that, you know what? It's a bull run. That's all it is. The French bull, the French bulldogs, the English bulldogs, the bullies, all of that was just a bull run. Like the stock market, you got your bull runs, In landscaping, you got your bull runs, you got all these influencers go out there. Now, a lot of these influencers, what they do is they help you open up your mind. One of my biggest ones was Tigre and Gertz. I got to meet him in person, and young, ambitious. And I told myself, if he can do it, I can do it, And I started doing things. I started making my mistakes. Not every job went well. Most jobs did, but then you have those few jobs that to me, they bother me a lot, And I go back and I look at my failures and I lose sleep over it. I'm one of those people that I don't like leaving things halfway. Well, I didn't leave any job halfway. A few jobs went bad. I can sit here and tell you guys all the excuses, but that's all they're going to be is excuses. The point is that I learned from every single one of those mistakes. And now I am where I am now. And mistakes cost a lot more. But I decided to get here. I decided to put my fears aside and not listen to people and not listen to what it is that they're scared of and think that I'm going to be scared of the same thing. Not everybody's going to have the same outcome. And you fall and you fall and you fall. But the best thing that you can do is you can always get up and try again. Most people don't get up and try again. They fall once and they try it one more time and then they stay down. Oh no, I almost lost my house. Almost lost my family again. I can't tell you how many vehicles I almost got repoed. And I was still going out there and giving it 110% every single day, I would go back and say, I am not going to make the same mistake again. Man, I felt like God dragged me through the mud. Not only was I scraping and screaming, I was drowning. You can drown in mud, by the way. But man, he took me through the mud. And it hurt. Almost lost my life a couple times. For those that know me, those that know my family on a personal basis, I almost lost my family a couple times. I went to the doctor and they said, man, we got to get you into surgery right away. You're going to die. And all because I refuse to give up now. I learned that there's limits to everything as well. You don't have to get up and fight every battle over and over and over. If I get knocked out by Mike Tyson, I'm not going to keep getting up and say, hey, you know what? Maybe he'll tire soon. Pick and choose your battles. You know what I mean? You have to pick and choose your battles. You know? And that is one of the things that I did. I learned how to pick and choose my battles. This has been a crazy year. Not just for me, but for everybody. Everybody out there is suffering. Everybody out there is going through something right now. I talk to people at work. You know, we live here in California, the Central Valley, Fresno. And everybody that I've talked to, every single one of them is going to tell you, I didn't make the money that I've made before. I didn't work as much as I worked before. And it's still getting bad. Still pretty bad out there. But I think that it's just like COVID, you know? You hear from everybody that you need toilet paper and toilet paper is going to run out, and everybody starts getting scared and they start buying out all the toilet paper. Who gives a crap? Literally, right? Who gives a damn? Same thing with the economy nowadays. Everybody's always going to tell you, you know what, the economy's so bad. You know what this, you know what that. But those people who persevered through the hard times, okay, right now when everybody's quitting and when everybody's saying it's not a good time for this and it's not a good time for that, right now, those are the people that starting next year, they're going to be ahead of everybody else. They're going to be the people who look back and said, no way, man. It's like falling back. Why am I going to take 2 steps back? Even if I have to take a quarter step forward, but I'm going to keep moving. It's that soldier mentality. It's that military mentality that not a lot of people have. One of the things I'm very grateful for the military. You know, that's one of the good things that I got from the military. And there's many. There's also a lot of bad, but there's a lot of good that I got from the military. And one of them is that they teach you to persevere. Okay? And man, everybody can tell you how hard it was to keep going this year. I don't know, for those people that run marathons, for those people that do exercise, you know, for some reason, I'm going to tell you a story about when I was in the military. We were doing a 20K one day. Never ran a 20K, man. Never ran a 20K. Yeah, I was having a hard time with the 2 miles trying to get it through boot camp, you know, but I did. And I finally made it through, you know, and but we were running a 20K. And I remember I told myself I can't take another step, and I forced myself, and somehow out of nowhere I felt like I was just bouncing. All my tiredness went away. Everything went away. I felt like I was just bouncing. Even after the 20K, I was like, fuck, let's keep going. Same thing with business, the same thing with work, the same thing with life. You don't know that you are one shovel away from hitting a gold mine, but the pain and everything causes you to quit. And I get it. I've been there. It sucks, you know, but it sucks more to quit and to come out empty-handed through the finish line. It's done. It's over with. You look down, you have nothing to look back on. You lost everything. You quit. So this is for all those people out there that are still pushing, man, still pushing. It's a new year. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. Don't wait for January 1st to start whatever it is that you're going to start. This year, I lost a lot of weight. I was right around 300 pounds, 295. Right now, I've been stagnant at about 245 or so. I lost 55 pounds this year. I'm happy. I'm proud of myself, I've come a long way. I never thought I was going to. I got a bunch of jackets that my brother gave me that fit me now. And I'm happy about that. I feel better. I sleep better. Everything's so much better. Okay? But I'm not going to stop there just because I'm comfortable. Okay? We got to keep going. And you're always going to get those. I'll be there someday. Someday I'm going to get there. You know what? You're right. Someday you're going to get there. But in your head, you have to think that you are already there. When you start thinking that you're already there, you become unstoppable. Because nothing can get in your way. Why? Because you're already there. You can taste it in your mouth. You can taste victory in your mouth. Okay? Don't let anybody take that away from you. It's hard out there. Food and everything that's been going on nowadays. It seems like if we don't get one thing, we get another. As we're getting hit from all sides. It's like a war, man. It's an uphill battle. I don't want anybody else to read about that because it's sad what all our vets had to go through, fighting uphill battles and what have you. Something that I don't know. And I fought many battles, but I don't even know that. Okay? This Thanksgiving, sit down, look around at where you are. You made it. It's the end of the year. A lot of people didn't make it this far, but you did. You still have a fighting chance. And I'm telling you, because this is something that I'm going through right now. I'm fighting myself right now. I haven't given up. I'm still there. I'm still in the fight. With every single one of you, I'm fighting. Better days are coming. They're already here. We're already experiencing them. You just have to get your mind to start thinking that. Because if you get stuck in the gutter like everybody else, you're going to live life miserably. You're going to be miserable. So, it's already the end of the year. Thanksgiving, December, it's right around the corner. Christmas, Hanukkah, and then a new year. You're already there. You already made it. Good job. You've made it this far. We've made it this far. Don't stop now. Don't quit now. Stop listening to those voices that are telling you that you can't do it. Stop listening to those people that are telling you that you shouldn't do something. They are reflecting their fears on you. And they know they're going to fail. And I'll tell you what's one thing that failures don't like. They don't like when somebody succeeds after they had to tell them that they're not going to be able to do it, that it's not worth it. And they'll stick around your contacts. They'll text you every now and then. They'll send you a like or a heart or whatever it is. A thumbs up. And they'll want to stick around, see just how far you make it. Envious. Get rid of those people. Block them out of your life. You don't need them. You need to listen to yourself, and you need to tell yourself that you can do it. It's already the end of the year. Learn from this year. Don't be that person that on January 1st you set a bunch of goals that you can't accomplish. Only you know yourself. You and God know yourself. Baby steps, okay? But a lot of people fail in weight loss journeys. Let me tell you why. Because they say, you know what? I'm going to start on Sunday. I'm going to start on Monday. So I'm going to eat everything I can right now. Because on Monday, I'm going to stop eating. I'm going to eat different. You're setting yourself up for failure. Start taking those baby steps now. Don't take a leap. Don't jump that cliff and dive into something that is a lot shallower than you think, because you might just end up taking yourself out. Baby steps. Let's start now. You're already at the end of the year. Okay? You're already there. You already made it. I'm proud of you. I am proud of myself. I'm disappointed because after I started achieving everything that I started achieving, I knew I could have done a lot more, a lot better. But I told myself I did more than what I said I was going to do. And I got a little bit complacent. That is one lesson that I learned myself. I achieved a little bit more than what I was supposed to. And all of a sudden I'm like, okay, I'm good. And then I realized I still have 3 months left. Should I start now? Yeah, it's never too late to start. Get my real estate license. As soon as I get it, man, I can already see it. I can see my victory. I hope you can see yours. And the only way that you're going to accomplish any of this is you have to pray to whoever it is that you pray to for wisdom and understanding and strength. But just realize that you only get stronger after the pain. You need to feel pain. I just remembered right now. I woke up this morning and I went up to my son and I told him, good morning, son. I was hugging him. I said, good morning, son. Good morning, Dad. He's making these little faces, and then he gets up all of a sudden. I tell him, what you dream about? He goes, I didn't dream about anything, Dad. And I was like, you didn't dream about anything, or you don't remember what you dreamed about? He says, no, Dad, I didn't dream. I said, why? He goes, because I was asleep. And I said, so when do you dream? He goes, during the day. And I was like, man, yeah, I laughed. It was funny to me, but after I thought about it, I said, man, my son is thinking ahead. He is thinking ahead. He's daydreaming about how he wants his life to go, which is something that we have to do. Okay? They're affirmations. Now, after he woke up, he remembered what I told him. Son, we got stuff to do. If you achieve that, I'm going to buy you something. He likes Gogitsus and Aikido split strikes. He's into monster trucks, Monster Jam. None of that stuff is cheap, man. But he cleans up his room. He does a good job. He eats. He doesn't misbehave. And he knows he's going to get rewarded. And we are all the same. Okay? We have to think like a child. Now, I'm not saying go out there and start acting like one, but baby steps. Okay? The end of the year. Thank you, God, for allowing us to make it this far. Thank you, God, for your blessings. Thank you for all the people that I've met and I've had a chance to conversate with. That is what I'm thankful for. And keep pushing. A lot of people are going to tell you it's the end of the world. And how many of them have been wrong? And you didn't do something because of fear. Put fear aside. Put doubt aside. You are the only person that can hold you back. God, right? But you are the only person that can hold you back. Don't let anybody hold you back. And the moment you start putting that into practice, You're going to start realizing new potentials and new strengths. And you're going to start going out there. You're going to start being a better person all around. Thank you, Lord, for everything. Love you guys. From nothing to something. And I'll talk to you guys again before the year's over. But I'm not starting today. I already started. So January 1st is going to be just an average day where nobody does anything. But I'll be in here. Love you guys. Peace out.